In this freestyle, Abraham reminds us that we are powerful, deliberate creators who use contrast to our advantage in developing our desires. Our likes, dislikes, feelings, and emotions let us know if we are aligned with who we truly are. We feel inspired by the result of every desire we launch because that is the goal. Getting to the end of our desires also causes us to launch new desires. There will always be another and another. You can never get it done, and you can never get it wrong. Trust in your vortex. Imagine a world letting you be all that you are. It's the difference between doing things grudgingly for others versus doing things through inspired action that feels satisfying. Knowing that all is well, you can feel the delicious satisfaction of being a deliberate creator. Because of the format of this channel, we are not monetized. Therefore, we need the support of our subscribers more than ever. You can join the free ebook email campaign at In the Vortex website, like this video, and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned through the very end for more ways to keep this channel going with new Abraham Hicks content every week. We are so grateful for your comments and support. Your engagement encourages the Abraham All-Day team to keep going. So, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Enjoy.
We like it when you get your back up against a wall sometimes, because that causes you to launch rockets, and it also causes you to focus. And what we mean by that, it causes you to do more deliberately what you came here to do. You are a powerful creator. You are pure, positive energy in a physical body. You are a creative genius. You are a brilliant creator. And not one of you said, well, I'll go forth into a physical existence. I'll go forth into a human body. But get it all cleaned up first. Get it all looking really good. Get all the bugs worked out. And when it is pleasing to me, then I'll come forth and I'll observe the things that are there then. Not one of you said that. Instead, you said, I'm eager to jump in because I know the variety and contrast will activate within me my personal preferences. So I get to be a personal, deliberate creator. And you also said, and I know that my inner being, the larger part of me, from whence I have come, will remain non-physically focused and will receive each and every desire that I launch and will hold steady those desires in a frequency of pure positive energy. So that anytime I get in the vicinity of that, I will feel it, and I will feel the inspiration of it, and I will be guided. I will be called toward not just the end result, because the end result is what I'm looking for, but called along the journey to the end result that won't stay the end result, because there will be another and another and another and another. You will never get it done, and you cannot get it wrong. And the reason you can't get it wrong is because it's never done. Wherever you stand is causing you to launch new requests, which are being granted immediately by source and non-physical energy and your inner being. And so, whether you are deliberately meditating and deliberately quiet your mind, whether you are deliberately focusing, whether you are wanting to be a deliberate creator, still, everything is working as you knew it would. You knew that contrast would inspire new desire. And you knew that your inner being would get hold of that and become it. And you knew that in that happening, that the whole of you would have a stronger point of attraction. And you knew that the evolution of your species and all other species is based upon exactly that. You knew that the well-being would happen, whether you were consciously letting yourself be deliberately in on it or not. That's why you jumped in with such eagerness. And so we know that all is well, whether you get hold of these ideas and are able to deliberately apply them. But we want you to feel not just the ease of relief. We want you to feel the delicious satisfaction of being a hands in the clay, deliberate creator. Nothing is more exhilarating than for life to cause you to identify a desire and for you to recognize you're not in the vibrational frequency of that desire right now. You can feel you're off because you feel doubt. You have a desire, but you feel doubt. And maybe the doubt, usually in the beginning, is stronger than the desire. But because you know about this, and you know what doubt means, and you know what feeling better means, because you know what your emotions mean, because they are the indicator of what you're doing vibrationally and how you're closing the gap, and whether or not you are leaning in the direction of who you really are, or leaning in the direction of who you were, which caused you to become more. When you are understanding that and feeling yourself not energized. That's not what we want you to feel. Feel yourself called, and trust, even before the evidence, that we've got you. Your vortex has you. It is you. It is you. But sometimes you be a holdout to it, because what you want to call real life, it isn't. What you want to call real life, because it's manifested, has your attention, and has got you right now just for a little bit pinched off from the whole of who you are. Imagine you, or the people you love, or imagine a world letting in more of who you are, all that you are. I like that word imagine, because imagine isn't you projecting a thought, writing it down, trying to shine it on a screen. Imagining is you in the receiving mode, receiving blocks of thought from that larger part of you, and those thoughts being translated by you, because you're in the receiving mode, into images. Imagine, let yourself see who you really are. Let yourself live now all that you've been asking for. So, do we know that you're going to get it? We do. And do we know that you're going to get down the road and look back and acknowledge how much has happened within you because of these manifested old news times? Yeah. You're on the cusp of a reawakening to who you are, to all that you are. But don't misunderstand us. We're not asking you to do this so that you can create more stuff, but you will. That's good. Or so that you can have more things, but you will, and that's good. We want you to feel like you intended to feel when you decided to come. You know how you feel when somebody else has an idea of something that you should do and directs you? And sometimes you're willing to be cooperative and you will do it. And sometimes not feeling that great about it. Sometimes just doing it because somebody's asking you to do it. And it's the path of least resistance not to evoke their wrath. So you just do it. But you still have resistance within you while you're doing it. You're not doing it willingly. You're doing it, but not really willingly. That does not feel good. But you know what it feels like when an idea is hatched within you and it's your idea, and the idea is calling you, and you feel that eagerness, and then that idea grows to another and another and another and another. That's how you're supposed to feel. Life is supposed to be fun. That's what satisfaction is. Satisfaction is not you closing the gap between somebody else and what they want for you to do for them. Satisfaction is what happens. It only comes when you close your own gap, when what life has caused you to ask for is being allowed by you because you are focused in that direction rather than in opposition to that. And so there is eagerness here where we be. We feel eagerness about the newness that you have created, and about the closing of the gap that you were upon, and about, most of all, the independent exhilaration that you will feel as you allow yourself to be in on your creation. Much of the world launches rockets and doesn't go toward them. That doesn't feel good. Much of the world launches rockets of desire and feel like they can't go toward them, and then looks for others to blame about why they're not able to do or receive what they want. But you live in a vibrational universe. It's a universe that is attraction-based, and you are a vibrating being, and the law of attraction is responding to your vibration. So everything that comes to you is being invited by you, whether you meant to do it or not. Sometimes people don't like to hear that, and they'll say, I wouldn't have attracted that to me. I don't want that. And we say, we didn't say you wanted it, but we do say you attracted it by your attention to it. And so, now don't freak out. That doesn't mean that everything you think about is barreling in upon you. But the point that we are making is that it's such a wonderful thing when you really get it, that it's attraction, attraction, attraction. No one is doing anything to you. It's attraction, attraction, attraction. And at first, before you feel secure in your ability to quiet your mind and in your ability to allow your vibration to rise and in your ability to tune into your vortex and in your ability to receive those impulses, at first, knowing that you're attracting it might feel a little uncomfortable. But in comparison with the notion that someone else is asserting something that you don't want into your experience, it is such a big difference to know that as you get hold of this, as you get hold of the way you feel, and as you care about the way you feel, and as you direct your attention to things that feel better and better, as you focus into something that you can do something about. And that's the thing that we want to focus with you now just a little bit about, because as you are giving your attention to what's going on around you, and different parts of your government or your healthcare systems or family and friends are asking you to do things that don't feel normal to you, to separate yourself one from another and allow things to settle down a little bit. Think about what they're asking. They're just asking that you help in allowing the momentum of this thing that is unwanted to subside a little bit, to let it flatten out a little bit, to allow it by you not perpetuating it. Now, they're asking you to not perpetuate it by doing some things, and we are in vibrational alignment with that. But there's more that you can do that will help you so much. And that's understand the vibrational perpetuation of things. The vibrational perpetuation of things that are important to you. So here's the rule of thumb that we would follow. Make a decision and line up with it. Don't make a decision and then push against it. Make a decision and line up with it. And you've made decisions about things that your environment that is asking cooperation from you has asked. In other words, sometimes in your house when someone asks you to be quiet because they're trying to sleep, you've cooperated with that idea. And if you lined up with it, you didn't resent it, you actually enjoyed the soothing yourself. In your environment, when the stoplight is red and you want to cooperate so that you don't come crashing into one another, you've lined up with that. You don't sit at the light railing against it, mostly. Occasionally, we get it, you get impatient, but mostly you've lined up with that. And so we want to remind you that how you feel is about what you're doing with your energy. And since your inner being is calling you in a very strong way to all kinds of things that you've been asking for long before just lately, as your inner being is calling you toward those things, as you line up with your desires by focusing in the direction of them, the tug of war that you're feeling, which always feels like negative emotion, will subside within you. And that's such a lovely thing when you're in control of your own vibrational offering, which means you're in control of your tug of war, how strong it is or whether it exists at all. You're in control of your emotions. You're in control of how you feel. You're aware of how you want to feel. You're tuning more and more to the whole of who you are. And you're feeling more satisfaction because that's where satisfaction comes from. And delicious ideas are flowing into your mind that are so strong that you cannot help but act upon them. And that's really what we were wanting to lead up to. There are actions that are being required of you. And we encourage you to not push against that. We encourage you to line up with that.
Thank you for joining us today on this positive self-discovery journey. To enhance your path to positivity and relaxation, visit our online store, In the Vortex. It's a treasure trove of carefully selected items to soothe anxiety and evoke joy. From Abraham Hicks's all-day inspiring designs to soul-soothing products, In the Vortex supports your journey towards a happier, more fulfilling life. But that's not all. For those of you who love to read and explore even deeper, Don't forget to check out our Abraham All Day blog on the In the Vortex website. It's a hub of Abraham-inspired wisdom and inspiration waiting for you. And here's something truly exciting: our special campaign. When you scroll to the bottom of the In the Vortex website, you'll discover an irresistible offer, a special free gift that will make your heart sing. Trust me, it's something you won't want to miss out on. Take a moment to explore our EWAM SIPWARE line, now available for a limited time only, to remind you that everything is always working out for you. Grab yours today and perhaps a little something extra for a special person. Remember, when you surround yourself with positivity, you invite more of it into your life. So why wait? Dive into In the Vortex today and create your own oasis of joy and calm. Thank you again for being a part of this incredible community. Keep your thoughts high, your hearts open, and your spirits soaring. Until next time, take care, and remember, share this video with your friends, like, and subscribe.